because you worked at Microsoft and also worked in startups before. How does this play from a business point of view when you were, deciding the budgets of the company? And
So Microsoft,
yeah,
we didn't have the problem.
okay,
The money with the huge, deep coffers. So you say, I need 100 engineers, 100 man-years. Okay, that's it. I need 50 computers. Okay, sign for it. You already have the signing power, whatever.
yeah,
So particular level, you get a certain signing power.
yeah,
You can just sign and order the thing. Nobody asks you questions.
yeah.
Beyond certain, I don't know, 2 million ke upar, you have to ask a VP or something.
$2 million.
Yeah, you have to ask a VP or something of this kind. But that was budget was not a constraint here. How many computers do you want? 20? Okay, let's get 22 just in case 2 break down or something. That kind of what do you call it? Affluence was there in those kind of companies. But when you go to a startup, we have got 10 computers, like we don't have enough money. So you know what? Let's get 5 low-level computers. We'll give them to administration testing. Dev skill we got only 5, and now still are like little bit of. So that was the biggest crunch. Hiring people was another very big concern in our job, because in India is something which I call, people don't like when I say that. It's called as a marriage market. Okay. If you have the sticker of Infosys, Wipro, TCS, you find a suitable mate very easily on what do you call it? IndiaMatrimony.com or whatever that is. Okay. Otherwise, you don't find it.
Yeah.
So that big name is one. They also give bigger salaries because their customers are paying them in dollars.
That price arbitrage, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for a startup company to match the salaries, and I'm not even talking about salaries of Microsoft India, Oracle India,
Yeah.
Google India. I'm talking about TCS Wipro salaries or persistent salaries. Even to match that for a startup is very difficult.
Correct.
And there are 2 types of startups. Right? The real startups who have just started. There's real
Like
crunch of
ourselves.
capital.
Yeah.
What's this funded startups, which are at the other expense? They are like really well funded. They can afford to pay
They can afford to pay.
much higher salaries than even the TCS and this thing.
So
right? So
attrition becomes a problem.
correct.
Yeah.
So,
Because people learn here technology that we are trying, jump quickly, get double salary and get married.
Yeah.
Okay.
My take is being frugal both in your personal life and is crucial, right? Because saving for a
Yeah,
rainy day
correct.
will always
even
help.
in the big
Yeah.
companies, like at least the
Yes,
services
frugality is
companies,
there.
Yeah.
although there is a lot of resources available, there was always any project had a profitability target. So, because your customer is only paying you this much money, you just can't put unlimited resources and say, yeah, karo, right? So every project manager or whoever had a target that you cannot go below 15% margins or something, because there are other costs that get added.
Yeah.
Your infrastructure cost, shared infrastructure, all of that. So even though there is money available at a project level, you have to be frugal and manage it properly.
Yeah.
Right? In a startup, it goes one level above, right? And that's where big decisions, even technology and product decisions, become impacted. Hey, if you have to build this, I will need 5 developers for the next 3 months. Only then you can do it, right? So if you don't have that kind of resources, you have to say, okay, let's build a smaller piece, something. Let's try the market. So that's where this whole philosophy of try
Test.
and fail early, right? You build something, an MVP, see if it is getting accepted, then you scale, because you have limited resources.
Correct. I mean, you mentioned frugality, right? Frugality is so important because I feel the concept in India is a little different, where here companies are celebrated when they raise money, right? When you raise money, it's celebrated. But when you're raising money, it's not that you're making money. Exit is when you make money. When you're raising money, essentially it's a loan you've taken from the investors, and then you have to return it back and grow the company. So that mindset, like in startups, is very important. Now it's changing because of the funding winter, because people are realizing that we cannot just be raising money continuously just based on our customer base. We have to raise money based on profitability, and also the product has to be good in itself, where you have to treat the money that you've raised also as something that you have to juice out the most out of it. Be frugal, make sure that you don't go overspending on whatever wants. You have to spend on your needs. And I think it applies not just like to small startups, even like the well-funded startups or like, MNCs.